Good morning. Hey, it's the week of April. Got to check. I'm telling you, April 16th, 2017. So here we are with another weekly blog. You can see I'm outside this time. Hopefully the sound works out all right. This should be a quick one. Um, Man, I got to tell you, last week was just a tough week, kind of disheartening. Um, but anyway, we'll do our first check in like we usually do. As you know, last week I had issues and I gained instead of a lost. I was at 286.8, so I can report semi good news. I am now at 286.6. So although I didn't figure out exactly what was going on, um, I'm back on track to losing. It's a little bit, you know, zero point 0.2 pounds. But still, that's better than gaining, and I didn't plateau. I'm actually losing. Um, but like I say, it was a crazy week. I kind of made an adjustment. I'm trying to again. The weather has been a pain, and I just have had no transportation. And last week, um, I had no time really to get out and do any actual real hiking. So I ended up in the house most of the time. I did get exercise in because we were prepping for a big annual spring party that we have every year here, the Saturday before Easter. Uh, and so that took a lot of prep work. I was in the backyard alone doing a whole bunch of stuff. So that kind of gave me some exercise and stuff, but I kind of upped my exercise inside, doing weight training and things like that. So apparently that helped. Um, Still staying within my calories and all that kind of stuff. But I know I said last time I was really excited. I had this hike planned for um, the San Joaquin River National Wildlife Reserve, and I got up that morning ready to go, got all my gear on, packed my pack, made sure it was all, I had food, I had water, and was checking my route and everything else like that. Now, as you know, I've told you several times, we have two cars, three drivers, so I had left a note on the calendar. Dad is hiking um, on Tuesday. Make sure I have a car. Well, my family made sure I had a car. They did. But then when I went to the little bowl that we keep the car keys in, empty. No car keys. Somebody had left them in their purse and not left them in the house. And so I had a car, but not one I could drive. And so I was stuck. And unfortunately, the way both the weather and the fact that I had to do all this prep work for the party worked out, Tuesday was my window. That was it. If I didn't get out and hike on Tuesday, I was not going to be able to do it for the rest of the week. So there it was. My hike was canceled. And the next window, working with both weather and family schedules that I'll have, probably isn't going to be until at the earliest, maybe next week. I might be able to squeeze one in this week. I don't know. We'll see. The family is on spring break, so that's kind of neat. We may be able to do some stuff together and just have some fun. But as far as me just getting out hiking this week, I'm not sure because there's a lot to do. Even on spring break, there's a bunch to do. All of our vehicles need to have a little bit of work done in the shop of one kind or another. Um, so we're going to be kind of rotating those, doing that. It's just, it's been a crazy week, and this week doesn't look like it's going to be any less crazy. And so there it is there. So a little bit of good news is 286.6 pounds, so I'm back on the road to losing, albeit a very small amount this week, but it's heading in the right direction. I'm going to work hard on keeping it in the right direction, and I'll do that by continuing to stay within the calories that my app is giving me and just upping my physical activity. And I've said that before, the sedentary lifestyle is what does it, and I think that's part of what happened is I kind of got a little complacent. I was losing weight. I was getting close to 20 pounds lost, and so I kind of slacked off, partly because of the schedule just wasn't allowing me to get out there that much, but also partly because I just was slacking off of the physical stuff. I was staying within my calories, but not doing a whole lot of the physical stuff, exercise and things like that. And lo and behold, just staying within the calories wasn't enough. So there it is. So I've kind of made that adjustment. I'm working on a little more physical activity. Even if I can't get out hiking, at least around the house, I've got a life cycle. I've got, you know, a lot of other stuff that I can do, sit-ups, push-ups, all that kind of stuff, and things like that. And so that's what I'll be working on, is more physical activity to go along with the calorie watching. That will hopefully keep taking those pounds off, because I want to get to the 20 mark so I can push past it and do another 20 and another 20 and eventually get to 100. And so there it is. That's what's going on there. It was kind of a crazy week, and the annual spring fling that we kind of have, cool. It came out good. It was a lot of fun. We had some good folks there, and it was good to see everybody. And actually, I kind of am thankful for the prep work I had to do in the backyard, because some of it was some tough work, and you know, some of it very physical. Because we have a decent sized yard, and I have a push lawn mower, and a lot of weeding, and a lot of tree trimming and stuff like that. So actually, that kind of gave me some good exercise, and I think that helped, because I tell you what, Saturday it's not just an egg hunt and a spring fling; it's a barbecue. So I was eating hot dogs, and I still came in under. I think I probably would have done better if it wasn't for the big party on Saturday, but I still came in under. And so all that activity in the yard, even though it wasn't hiking, I think helped. I think it did it. So there we go. I'm going to be working as much as I can on hiking, and that's my dogs walking around, by the way. Come on, boys. You gonna say hi? Say hi. But I'll be working on getting out there to the actual reserve. If I can't do that, I will at least get out on my little training trail on Atherton Road, and try and do more of that. But definitely keep myself going physically, because that helps along with the calorie counting. And other than that, that's what we got going on. So I know I'm not as upbeat as usual, but upbeat enough that I'm motivated. We're going to keep going forward and do all those things. And I know I still owe the road trip video to Castle Air Museum. I know. I'm telling you, the footage is just sitting there staring at me. I just have to put it all together and get a soundtrack for it, and do all that stuff. And I just have not. Again, with all the stuff going on, I just haven't been able to just sit down and do that. So I will be working on that, because I still owe you guys that road trip video, and that's something a little different than just me talking to the camera here, talking to you guys through the camera. So anyway, I hope you're all having a good week, and spring is supposed to be here, but I'm looking at this, and then we're supposed to get some rain today. We had a little rain yesterday, and it's supposed to rain through Wednesday. So wow, some spring showers, huh? But we will see you next week. Thanks a lot, you guys.